In this video, we are going to look at the coordinate plane. So in the past, when we've seen the coordinate plane, we've really just worked with what we call quadrant 1, which is positive values of x and positive values of y, right? You're used to seeing graphs that just have kind of this L shape and have numbers starting at 0 and going up on your x-axis and the same on your y-axis. Okay, but now we're actually going to be looking at the coordinate plane and all 4 quadrants. So you'll see that we've got quadrant 1 that you're used to. Then we have quadrant 2, which has negative x values but positive y values. Quadrant 3 has negative x values and negative y values. And then you have quadrant 4, which has positive x values and negative y values. And then we have our origin point right here in the middle at 0, 0. So first, let's just take a look. Let's see if we can identify the ordered pairs for these points. So starting with t. Okay, I can see that t here, right, is at 3 on the x-axis, right? This is my x-axis. I find 3. And it's at negative 3 on my y-axis. So I could say that t is at the point 3, negative 3. Okay, then if I look at the next point, u, I see that u is at negative 3 on the x-axis and positive 1 on the y-axis. So I could write the ordered pair negative 3, 1. Then for v, I see v is at negative 4 on the x-axis, and it's at negative 3 on the y-axis. Then I see w. W is right here at 0 on the x-axis, and 2 on the y-axis, so that would be 0, negative 2. And finally, my point x is at 2 on the x-axis and 2 on the y-axis. So it's at 2, 2. Okay, finally, we can look at plotting points. So this first one, I want to plot point A at negative 2, 3. I'm going to find negative 2 on the x-axis. That's here, and I'll just kind of create a line with my highlighter. And positive 3 on the y-axis, that's here, and I can create a line. Now, where those two lines intersect, that's where my point goes. So I want to clarify that those little marks I made with my highlighter are not part of this point. That was just helping me find where it should go and showing you, okay, here's where negative 2 on the x-axis is, here's where positive 3 is on the y-axis. But I would simply make this point and call that point A. And I could erase the highlighter marks. Okay, you don't have to go mark anything when you're making it. But I often see the mistake when I say negative 2, 3. I'll see people put a point here, and I'll see people put a point here. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. You could create, if you need to create a little dotted line, you can do that, but we just want this single point. A is at negative 2, 3. Okay, then we've got point B, which is going to be at 0 on the x-axis. That's my origin, right? Right in the middle, the intersection of all of these. And negative 3.5. So negative 3.5 isn't labeled on my graph, but I know that that'll be halfway between negative 3 and negative 4. So once again, I know that my x is at 0, so that's right here. And then I will follow that down. Again, I'll use a highlighter to show you. I'll follow that down until negative 3.5. So that's where my point B would go. And once again, that highlighter was just to show you where I was looking. So that would be how we could plot these points in the coordinate plane.